www.oghuskyradio.com, broadcasting live from the east side of Los Angeles, worldwide. Who we got on the spot today? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
We got CLUER, LEC, DA.
Writer, bomber, piecer, tap dancer, fucking, I don't know.
Oh man, dude, tap dancing for sure. Nah, I'm just playing. Honestly, man, like bombing, piecing, tagging, whatever it is, it's honestly just like how I'm feeling or who's down to hit what, you know? Like I like all the aspects.
What is the crews? What do they stand for, man?
LEC, just level everything. It's LE, LEC, whichever. Let them know. Level every city, letters every day. That's my crew right there.
Oh, and how about DA?
DA, dope artist, destroy all. Fucking district artist, dead already, dead army. That's my crew.
Where did LEC? Where did that start at, or from your understanding?
From my understanding, LEC, you know, the older heads told me that it originated in the IE. There was a cat actually out on the East Coast that brought LEC to life, but it originated in the Inland Empire, and that's our stomping grounds. And my boy Desser and my homie Valor held it down, the two heads of the crew right there.
And you're from the Inland Empire also, right? Of course.
Yeah, I hail from the IE.
What got you into graph?
There was a death in the family in 2006, and so my whole family came down from everywhere. And my cousin asked my dad if he could live with us, and he was actually a writer from the Bay Area, believe it or not, man, fucking trip. And when he moved in with me, my pops, and my brother, he brought his black book, and he showed me all his, like, everything. And when I was a kid, I already did art, you know, like I doodled on paper, all kinds of shit. And when he showed me, it kind of just took off from there. Like it caught my eye. I started to do letters, and from then, dude, just fucking started graph.
2006, you see that black book, you're out in the IE. Of course, so then obviously it's more than just the black book because it didn't stay in the black book. Who are some of the artists in that era, like when you first started going out, that you would see rocking in the IE?
Man, when I started painting in the IE, I saw cats like Hemp 83. You know, I saw Evades. Those cats were killing it, man. You know, I just walk into yards being like a little youngster, you know, like just having tags. Barely started doing them, and I see like a big ass Evades, you know, like in a tunnel somewhere with a roller or on top of a bridge, like I'm talking like end to end, and I was just like, damn. And then just Hemps everywhere, Pure from 3XK, that cat gets around. So just seeing guys like that, you know, really inspired me.
Is there a difference from IE to LA or even San Diego?
Oh man, there's a huge difference.
Break
man.
it down as much as you can, man, please.
All right, so check it out. In Los Angeles and San Diego, you have more, I guess, wall coverage. It's more like a city feel. So you can run up to walls and like do a throw up, or, you know, catch like hella tags everywhere, you know, and it'll rock, you know. And like out in the IE, it's not like that at all. It's mostly like freeways, yards, train yards, and just little cutty spots, you know, and that's it. And at these yards, you have to flex, you know. You can't just like show up, you know, with like a throw up or a tag or nothing. And you know,
because
like,
for a while you didn't even have a throw up, right?
No, dude, I didn't. Like, I didn't. Throw-ups weren't even, like, in the picture. Like, a hollow at the most, you know? Like, not even a fill-in or nothing. But when I went out to yards, it was like, you have to bring your A game. Use colors, flex, you know? Like, come proper.
Is the yards, is that what makes it better? Like, you know what I mean? For the skill aspect of graph, because it's the yard, it's...
Nah, I think it's just the whole aspect of graph. I mean, there's so much to it. What made it better for me was realizing it's not just yards. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's the street aspect. There's the throw up aspect, and that's a whole nother ball game, you know. And once I figured that out, it was like, shit, I need to travel to these cities more, you know.
And then even the cutty spots, are they good or bad for the game? because it's always like these flickers. Well, now we have people going out their way to, but for a long time, those cutty spots were never getting flicked, or you know what I mean? Is that good or bad for it?
I think it's good in general because your name's up there. You know, it's gonna get attention either way. And you know how curious writers are. We're all curious motherfuckers. Like, you know,
Find that spot.
We'll see what's up with this fucking bridge over here. Like, what's under that? You know?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
discovering things like in a cutty spot, like, oh shit, this fool was here, and this fool's been writing since the dawn of time, and it's still running. You know, that's something to like to hold on to like soak in and enjoy.
What are some of the rules for the yard then? Like, you know, you got a lot of yards out there in IE.
Yeah.
What's some of the rules, man? People should know, because I think now it's like enticing people like, well, now I got to hit the IE. You know what I mean? Like, I was going to go to San Diego, but we got to go rock this. What are some of the rules? You know, people going to be out there in them yards.
There's rules, man. When I first like discovered yards as a youngster, you know, like when I first started writing, I fucked up, you know, like there's shit I didn't go over properly. Like I left the person under me, like their letters were hanging out, you know, or I didn't like top them, you know. I didn't come with my A game and do a better piece in them, like better line work, better colors, better, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, like one thing about that is you gotta come correct at yards, and you know that's one of the rules. Like cover the fool up you're going over and burn them, you know. And at the same time, that's all respect. You know, that's respect. If you go over someone proper, you know, because I've been rolled over at yards and everything, and that's fine with me.
Rollers over everything?
Nah, I don't know about that. But like, I got the wall buffed. You know, they buffed my wall. They went over it with a roller, like just a background.
Yeah.
And that's coming proper like that. You know, that's respect to me too, because you know, it's a whole new canvas. You're not leaving my shit hanging out, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I know what you're talking about. But what do you prefer to hit?
Personally, man, like I said, it depends on how I'm feeling. I like trains. Trains is one thing I enjoy hitting because you're by yourself or with a homie, and it's quiet. There's no one around. There's no cars, no traffic, no people. And it's just you, the train, and then just paint, man. So I guess you could say trains is one thing that I really like more so, you know, over everything else.
What's the longest you've been at a train?
At a train? Oh, whew. Man, I would say maybe like 3-4 hours, maybe more. I mean, there was a night I did a roller, like it was like a whole car, and I was there for dude, like a minute, you know, trying to make everything come out the right way. Damn. So, I mean, like, I guess 5 hours or so.
Why do you do it?
Why do I do it? It's a good question, man. It's always been my release. It's always been something I went to. You know, my folks divorced back in the days when my cousin had moved in 2006. It's just me, my brother, my dad. And when my mom or whoever would come to visit, there was just always fights or tension, and I never wanted to be home. I don't like being home. So I'd always just go paint, and it kind of like it worked out for me because graffiti is like you're out there from fucking 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. or 6, you know, and you're just gone.
How about making money? I know that's not why you got into it, but how about making money off of it, trying to monetize off of the art that you do? Is that something you'd be open to, or it's not?
I've been paid to grab, bro. Like, I mean, I've been paid to paint people's gyms or like their business, you know, or like I painted a church, and there's nothing wrong with that, honestly. You know, if you're good, if you have talent, fucking put it to use, get paid for it, you know? Like, I have no issue with that. But the thing is you got to remember your roots. I wouldn't be able to paint that building or paint that, not mural, but, you know, like do that production on someone's building without doing it illegally.
And gathering the skills from them yards.
That's where it all starts, or even bombing or tags, you know? That's where you get the can control from tagging. I love tagging.
Social media, good or bad? I mean, because you have quite a while in it.
It goes both ways.
How about good and bad, real quick? Which one?
All right,
like,
check it out.
Both sides.
All right, so good part, I would say, like, I met people through there, like writers that I don't think I'd ever meet if it wasn't for social media. Linking up with them and painting with them, sharing ideas and whatnot. Bad part, I think that social media is taking away from the younger writers, you know, like almost even myself at times, to learn about the culture and learn proper how to come proper at yards, or how to hit a building, or like side busting or whatever, you know, like how to do it properly. I think social media takes that away because people don't have to go to an older head anymore. You know, they don't have to go to an OG. They don't have to ask because they just see on social media. So there's no respect. You know, like I respect my boy, my homie Sal from DA, because he's an OG, you know?
Yeah, check the archives. That's definitely one of the ones you got to check out.
Yeah.
So it's a different era then? Will it keep changing? Like, cause you know what I mean? Like, will it get better or worse?
I think it's gonna get I think it's still the same in a sense. You know, graffiti's still the same shit because your name's on a wall. You know, no matter how it got there, it's still on a fucking wall. You know, and it's a name. I think it's up to like the older generations to carry on, like I guess you could say, like their traditions.
The codes.
You know? Yeah. It's up to like the OGs. You know.
How did you get your name?
CLUER. It derives from, because I had names in the past.
Yeah.
I got popped with one, and
well, that'll change your name, right?
That'll change your name for sure. You know, I got popped with one, so that'll change it. The letters I had in that name kind of carried over to what I have now, and those were letters that I was comfortable with. You know, so CLUER, CLUER. I like all of them, man. So.
Any shout outs before we let out, man?
Yeah, man. It's fucking. I got my crews. Shout out to my homie Rees, LEC, Desser, Valor, Supa, and shout out to Sicer and my boy Guts. Those are the homies right there, and also the homies from DA. You know, that really like brought me up and, you know, taught me a lot of shit.
Where did DA start? We found out where LEC started. Where did DA start?
DA started in Los Angeles, and back in '96. Shout out to Army. That's that's the fucking top head right there.
Like I was telling you off there, I just because of there's crews that have like a lot of history, so people that maybe like 2-3 years in the game will see like DA, not even knowing like how much history that crew has. So keep the archives. That's all I'm doing is archiving Los Angeles, Inland Empire, and you know what I mean, history. Show how it's expanded. Thank you for your time. Contact or Instagram, we can see some of your work. You know.
My grandma's pad. No, I'm just playing. Nah, it's at only 3 a.m. on Instagram.
Instagram at only 3 a.m. Thanks again for coming through. Keep up the good work, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks
All right,
for having
stay
me.
posted. More interviews to come.